Hello, my name is Sarah Bhatti and I am an HR manager. I've been working in the field of HR for just shy of 10 years. As an HR manager and heading up my own HR department in a London law firm, I come across many different situations, whether it be employee relations, organizational structure and design, policy work, and come across many different kinds of people and all different walks of life. When you're dealing with people, the number one thing that I always try to do is putting the human back in human resources. And for me, anyway, I face a lot of vulnerable people on a day-to-day basis, whether it be in the workplace, they've left work and I'm helping them transition into a new role once they've left the business, or, inducting someone new into the business, whatever it may be. Working with people, obviously, there's no guidelines or show how tell all book that tells you exactly what you need to do for every kind of situation. Every person is different, every person's unique. And part of that uniqueness is how people deal with certain situations, and that can include mental health, their own, and people around them. Mental health has become a situation, a topic that should absolutely be discussed more. And it is one of those topics that just do not get enough screen time, that just doesn't get enough show time. And being in HR, it makes me feel that it's something that we need to talk about more openly. And the taboo that kind of surrounds mental health, we need to squash that. Dealing with people now and seeing what kind of situation that they deal with, especially when it comes to their mental health, it's heartbreaking. I've seen some people who have told me that, obviously I can't reveal exact situations, but they've told me to the point where they would like to end their life. They do feel depression and they are experiencing anxiety and they have depression and they just don't know how to operate or how to function. And failure to function adequately is one of the definitions of, being officially diagnosed with depression. And as an employer, I think it's absolutely imperative to help every single individual, especially those that do suffer with mental health and they just do not have the support, or they do not have that structure around them, whether it be in their personal life, their family, their friends. They may just not have that, or may be able to speak to people about it. That's why me being that point person has become so important for me. What I can offer them is that kind of freedom, that open space. It's a absolutely safe space. It's a no judgment zone. As an employer and as an employee, I know that I would want to have that and be able to go to somebody and speak to them and come up with an action plan on how I can tackle an issue at hand, or how I can get some advice or some tips, just to deal with a certain situation. And on the other side, the flip side is, as an employer, to be able to offer that support to that person is definitely something that every organization should be doing. Your staff are everything. They help run your business, and taking away the business element, we're all people. We need to be able to help one another. We need to be able to support one another. And absolutely, I make sure that the business is safe, but I also, more importantly, make sure that the staff is safe, and just there for them. So being able to offer something like an employee assistance program. Now, that's a confidential helpline that offers advice, that offers counseling sessions, and this is a benefit that I have implemented for the business where I am now, and previous businesses where I've worked also have them. Definitely something that's highly utilized. Obviously, because of the confidential nature, they can use this helpline. They go to them. It's external to ourselves, i.e. the organization. They do not need to reveal, what they're using the EAP for, and they have that tool and it's completely available to them, as well as internal support. So whether that be, health and safety checks, well-being checks, just general check-ins that I have. And obviously you need to be able to have that rapport with people. And I know that I trust these individuals, they entrust me, and they entrust me with that information that they have, and, personal situations that they're going through. And absolutely, HR is extremely confidential, and that is what I want to make sure that we're maintaining. So they have that safe space to, explore and gain the support that they need to have or get where they're not getting elsewhere. Mental health is complex. It's, as I said, unique to every single person. So we need to be adaptable as employers. We need to be able to be flexible and work around staff and have that inclusive environment to be able to accommodate everyone's needs and provide them with the tools that they need to do so. Being in HR is definitely challenging, but it's just as rewarding. And to be able to make that change for people, and the fact that that's my every single day, I'm more than happy and so blessed to be in this position to make that impact and see that impact across the staff and the business. I couldn't ask for anything more. So definitely this is something that we need to keep working towards. As you can tell, being in HR and being an HR practitioner and a professional is something I'm very extremely passionate about. And it is just one of those professions that you can constantly keep learning and pushing the frontiers and the barriers and accommodating change and the ever-changing landscape that is the workforce of today. If anyone has any questions, any concerns, you need help, please reach out. I'm always there, and absolutely, Unveiled is an amazing platform, and we're all here in a great community to support one another. Thank you so much.